My name is Sydney Drinkwater, and this is my autobiography for career development for student athletes. I grew up in a small town all my life. It's called Merritt Island. It's really close to Cocoa Beach, so that's usually where I tell people I'm from because everyone knows where Cocoa Beach is. I think this autobiography will represent who I am as a person and, my values in general. My personal goals right now would be starting next year as the keeper on the women's soccer team here at USF. I was only a freshman this year, so I got redshirted. So hopefully next year I can come back again and win that spot. Family experiences. My family has always been there for me in anything I did. I grew up playing sports all my life, whether it be soccer or flag football, basketball, baseball. My parents were very lenient in what they let me do. They let me try new things. They gave me all the opportunities I ever needed. My parents are my biggest fans. They've always been there for me. Even this year when I didn't play a single game, they were at every home game. They took me out to dinner afterwards. They were always there, even knowing that I wasn't even going to play. I just think I have the best parents in the world for always supporting me, even if I didn't choose to play college soccer. I know they would have backed me up on that decision as well. Educational experiences. Through kindergarten through 12th grade, gym has always been my favorite subject. I've always loved being outside and playing sports and being active. I was, I guess, a hyper child. I always had the greatest teachers when I was in high school. There's so many of them that taught me so many different things, whether it would be my gym teacher or another subject, a teacher. I pretty much liked whatever class I had if I had a good teacher. So I guess it wasn't really my favorite subject, but if I had a good teacher in that subject, it would make it so much better. It would make it interesting. I would want to learn it. I would want to be there every day. One teacher I had, her name was Mrs. Curry, and she taught me a lot about life and different things. And I know now even she'll be there for me if I needed anything, if I needed help on a paper, if I just email her and I send her my paper, she'll send it right back to me with corrections and grammar mistakes and how to fix it next time. She has always been there for me, and I'm so very grateful that she's done that for me. Work experience. I've never actually had a job in my life with soccer and everything I've done. I've never actually had time for it. So, but I did volunteer. I worked at the high school soccer camp when you were on varsity. Like, the varsity girls got to run a camp, and I always thought that was super interesting, like getting to teach younger girls how to play soccer and watch them like dribble around you thinking that they beat you with their smile on their face. I love doing that every year. I do it now still. I go back and help them out with that because I always loved it. I did a camp for the sheriff's office in my town that helps underprivileged kids who can't go to summer camps have a summer camp, and they get to go to canoeing and go in airboats and play basketball for like the entire day, so they don't have to sit at home while everyone else, all their friends, are at summer camp. Some of my current goals now would be just to get a degree in college, to actually get to play college soccer. If I don't make it professionally, then hopefully I'll get into the exercise science program and get to do that and be like a strength and conditioning coach at the collegiate level, or just a coach in general, or anything like that. Anything that do with sports or being active and working out. I've always liked that kind of stuff. I think this autobiography, in conclusion, I think this autobiography has helped me realize what goals I've wanted to set, and I wrote it all down on paper. I think it makes me realize that like I've had all these opportunities in life, and I'm very grateful for what I've been given, and I'm a very lucky person to be where I am today.